all your kids or?
Yeah, both of my kids, yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they have holidays only this time in the year.
Yeah. Who's not going with you?
Rohit is not going with me.
Oh, yeah. No, but you have 2 sons and 1 daughter, right?
No, I have one son and one daughter.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you have 2 sons and 1 daughter. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I was looking for that. I texted Pavani. Pavani is
Yeah.
on her program.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know where she was taking the attendance. So I
Oh,
have
no.
this attendance sheet. I will share this.
Okay.
It is the same one in which you have other sheet also, assignments one.
Yeah, we can actually combine. Yeah, we can combine that part. The
So we
feedback
can
and attendance we can combine into a single form.
see. I cannot see here anything any related to attendance here. I don't know who were present last time, last week. So attendance should be one thing which we should know. What is
Absolutely.
so I have
We will insist that anybody who's present should fill in the feedback form. We'll go by that.
see people even are not doing that also. So we have
Yeah,
to
I
take
know.
manually one attendance sheet so that we can follow up. So I am giving this sheet to now new boy who is joining Pratham.
Pratham.
I will
Okay.
ask him. He will do dedicatedly his attendance every
Okay.
time.
Good. 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 Yeah.
So I'm giving this sheet to him, and I will give him the access. I got his email address also, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We can give it open access to.
Yeah.
Um, so
Yeah.
that work should keep going on. We should not delay.
Amita
And
is joining. Uh, she's Pratham's.
Anita is Pratham's mom. Yes, I'll explain her also.
Okay. No. No. I'm confusing between Anita and Amita.
Yeah, Amita is different. Amita is different. Anita is different.
Yeah.
Name
Yeah,
confusion.
names. Now you can just talk to them, and then you will get to understand. We have been meeting from last 3 weeks now, 4 weeks.
Yeah. 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So Amitaji, you're coming for that uh, panorama meeting.
Sorry, say it again.
Panorama India is having a meeting on 6th July.
Yes, yes.
So
I will try to come.
yeah. So
I told Maniji I actually have a community event planned that day.
Okay.
I already asked her earlier to take the yoga session. She's also a yoga teacher.
Oh, okay.
So she was not available. That's why we got connected with another yoga teacher
Oh, okay.
who
Okay.
will be taking the session.
Okay.
Maniji, I have a question. Why do you plan so late? There are so many things happening same day, same weekend,
Yeah.
10, 15 things where people can go. Anyway, it's my birthday, so I'm not coming. I'm going to attend Swami Supriyananda Ji's talk.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
Okay,
coming.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
He's coming on 6th July, and it's a paid
Okay.
event, but he will be there for half day retreat and a wonderful topic. You know Supriyanand, right? Swami Supriyanand, New York from Ramakrishna Mission, Vedanta.
Yeah,
He's
Vedanta,
a-
you shared with me earlier, yes?
No, he's very popular, right? He's a very good monk.
No, it's very good to, explore new areas and whatever you interest you the most, yes?
Yeah.
And where is the meeting
It is which meeting?
that you're? You see,
Supriyanand. It is in the temple. It was immediately full within an hour. Within an hour, it
oh,
got
okay.
sold out.
Because I was just thinking that we need to have some place to meet. So uh, that's okay.
Where do you live in Etobicoke, Ashokji? I was waiting for you yesterday.
I know. I'm really sorry. I thought only uh, Nalini ji had expressed interest, and then she said that no, she's not coming. So then I thought nobody's going. I did not realize that.
Sadananji told me that we are going to have AI talk, something like that. I had under impression that you're going to give us a talk to seniors that day. We had a
Oh,
senior program, right? So I was
yeah.
I was thinking you are coming as a guest speaker. We had
Oh,
a very
wow.
good Ayurvedic doctor, such a
Uh,
wonderful doctor she was, and then we had a from Girnar, sorry, from that cow sanctuary where you went yesterday.
Yeah.
Swamiji, he was there. He was talking to us for 1.5 hours, and it was nice to talk to him. He was talking about very nicely, very simple but knowledgeable person. He
yeah.
was there with us on Stingeri.
No, no,
You
good
people,
to know.
yeah.
I know we missed that. It's okay. Even I couldn't talk to Ashok ji. If I would have known, I knew that you will be going, Veena ji. I knew that you will be going, but I
No,
didn't.
because I wanted to learn. I haven't done any homework. I feel bad because I need little guidance so I
No,
can
no,
transfer everything and make my, you know, health. And I have charts and all. I have my results with me. I always used to get copies. I have copies with me for years together since I have got autoimmune diseases because of the system. So I don't know how to put it back, and then AI can help me in that way, right?
no. Now this week we will definitely have everyone taken care of fully wherever it is required. Uh, all of us have.
I will help you
Yeah.
to help
Raj is
AI help you.
Sorry,
No,
Ashok ji,
we
Nalini
know,
here.
like
Yes.
we know what AI is, what GPT is, we know that, and like, but like how to the way make it your health assistant, that is very important to do it
yes.
yourself.
No, no, we will definitely come back to you, Veena ji. We have two more people, so we will come back to you this week for sure. Yes, Nalini ji, you have one question.
Not question. I was just trying to explain to Ashok ji that I showed interest because I definitely need help with the AI thing.
Yeah, yeah.
However, last weekend I was on call, so I didn't realize it at that time. But I before going there, when you asked me, called me, I said I won't be able to make it for today. After 5 or later in the evening wasn't a problem. When we are on call, we are on call from 8 to 5. So that's
Yeah.
it.
Mm,
Sorry for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
no,
I
no.
thought
Nalini
that only you were interested in coming, and then since you were not going, then I
No, I told you I'm coming too. I remember that.
you
I
no
remember I
you
talked to you. You said, yeah, you'll be there by 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. You told that also.
oh
But
did I
he asked repeatedly in the group. Nobody answered, so that's the reason I thought everybody must have
No, I thought
replied to
he's
me.
coming for a talk, so he's coming early to talk to us. I went early too,
Wow.
little bit.
no, sorry about that.
It was a confusion, maybe.
I should have
Mm,
called you also. I called Nalini ji. I should have called you also before deciding. Okay.
So, Nalini, you also live in Etobicoke?
So I live in Stony Creek,
Oh,
very close to
Oh,
where
from
money
where,
is. So
oh, so from where you'll come, it's too
yes,
far.
it's too far. Yeah, we have to plan ahead to travel. Yeah, but it's good to have. We have few people who have joined. Um, I have asked our new student volunteer to help us for attendance. He will join a little later in 5 minutes. He is in another meeting. He told me that he will be joining soon. So yeah, we can check.
okay. We should
Romandeep
start.
is here. Ravad is here. Okay. Raj is here. Pratham is here. I can see him. Pratham, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good to see you, Pratham man. You are our savior. You have to help us a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have sent you a sheet. Just take the attendance, mark the attendance in that sheet on your WhatsApp.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay. And just keep an eye here in the chat, and we'll get back to you. And we have two other newcomers here, Rivat and Rivat. Can you come and just say hi? He's a team member. Say hi to everyone. He will also be reaching out to you for any questions. He's working at the back end with Mr. Ashok. And I'm looking for another student. He has not joined. I think he's at work. He will join later. It's okay. So yeah, we can continue, and maybe people can join later.
Yeah.
Those who have joined, we can start with them. So Kruta is here. Okay.
Yeah, Raj. Raj, you want to say?
Yes, I just wanted to. Okay, sorry, never mind. I forgot Ashok ji.
Okay, never mind.
I'll,
All right.
I think
it'll
only
come back
seniors
and
get these
I'll
moments.
raise my hands
Yeah,
again.
yeah, sure.
Raj, I think only seniors get these moments. You're also getting.
Yeah. I'm losing my hair too. That's why I'm building
You're
AI
very
so that
young to have those
it
kind
help.
of.
That's why I'm building AI, Binaji, so that I
I
take
think
care
AI
of
will
my
really affect our memory too. I think.
dementia. Yeah, there is a ChatGPT report recently. MIT did. MIT is the best technology company.
Yeah.
They're the best in the world for tech. So they have done report about on 1,400 students, really
Mhm.
young age, maybe grade 4, who got an assignment throughout the semester or throughout the school year where they were writing essays. What happened? They did a mind mapping of them. What happened was five things. Students who did not use at all had better vocabulary, uh, very good storytelling, and now let's come to those who did use it. Their brain is worse than someone of dementia long stage. The recall is worse than Homo sapiens, like when Homo sapiens came
You know,
20,000
there's
years
no
ago.
need to test their memory. You go to school. I've
So,
been teaching. So, like, I know
yes,
the children's kids. I'm so sad to see that 6, 7 years old children, they have a IQ level of kindergarten also. They don't
exactly.
even up to kindergarten.
Now they don't even have that
Oh
because
my
AI is
God.
going to make them dumb. That's why
Exactly.
you have the best opportunity in the world because people are thinking the experience doesn't matter. I did 30 years coding, but this AI is doing in 2 minutes. Yes, but you have lived without AI for, let's say, Ashokji lived without AI for
75.
70 plus years, right? Now, this 75 plus years of experience and whatever he wants to do in his life, which he can do in 200 years, he can do in 1 year. And
I
he
agree.
knows
And
when to
yeah.
use
That
AI
is true.
and when not to use AI.
And you know what is the best thing about AI is that, like, when you have experience, so you can use it better advantage rather than just using it like that.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
Actually, that
And
report, MIT report, what was really, I mean, I was really surprised. They
Even
tried
I
to,
heard about it. I read it, I think, in some news. I know a little bit
so
about it.
one
I
part
will
was
send you a
say that
slides.
only 83%, more than 83% of the stuff the person forgot. People could not
Yeah,
recall.
that's exactly
83%
what
they
I
could
told
not
you.
recall.
Their
That is very
memory
high.
is worse than someone on severe dementia. Can you imagine?
Very sad.
So that's why now what we teach kids is use AI, but use your brain. Now we need to teach them using memory because how many phone numbers do you remember, Binaji?
I a lot of numbers still from my
Yes.
childhood.
Now my stepson, I asked him to remember 2634. He takes a pen and he's writing it. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, why should I remember? There's no
That
point.
reminds me, Raj, that reminds me when I used to teach. So I love to challenge kids, so every day. So
Exactly.
everybody used to say, can you come and do it 5 minutes mental math in my class? So I just used to go and do, and I used to prepare sheets on my own based on the levels. So they used to look forward that I'll bring some mental math challenges or spelling challenges for them in the morning to start their day with, before the O Canada starts. So, I'm so happy to know that AI cannot replace human beings. That's it.
Yeah, and now Maniji is
Okay,
getting serious. We wasted a lot
shall
of
we start?
time. Yep, I'm on mute.
So yes, Ashokji, you can continue, and next week
Yeah,
I will try to join. I'm traveling, so
yeah. I
we
know.
have a lot of other people in the group who will be attending and
Oh,
helping out. Yeah.
Maniji, now I remember what I was trying to say. I will forget. No need to take any screenshots or anything in the this
Okay.
thing. My note maker takes them where it needs to,
Okay.
and I'll send them something new today. I got a new development.
Okay. Okay. Good to
Yeah,
know.
thank you.
I'm sorry, I have to redo this because I have to show two different windows. I set it up for only one window. I'll have to redo.
I was just checking also Google Classroom. Have you all joined the Google Classroom? Did you get something there?
No,
Not
not
sure.
really.
Not really.
I don't know.
Yeah, we have to fill that sheet also.
Yeah. I'm having trouble on
Yeah,
sharing. I
Should
don't know
I
what.
share?
this
You want me to share?
this week I'm gonna book a meeting with all the participants, Anita ji, Beena ji, Nalini ji. This week will be your feature homework. We sit together on that meeting and all the tasks you did not do, we'll do it that day because from this week you must have 100% participation unless it's an emergency because if you miss one, there's no connection and we must do the homework as well because only if you do that, we'll be able to move to the next.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we can see the screen. It is coming up. It's
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
It has
it's
come.
there.
All right. Okay. I'll go quickly, and then we'll have two different small additions after half an hour. So I'm trying to finish my part in half an hour. Let's see how we can do it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm glad we have come up to the fourth session. But also the fact is that all of you must be feeling that what is this? 4 weeks have passed, but no real movement. We are not seeing any AI as such. So that is actually the real problem with all AI projects. All AI projects are so dependent on data collection, and actually now things are becoming so much easier with Gen AI. But otherwise, in the past, our AI projects used to go for years, and out of those 2 years of the project, probably we used to spend more than 1.5 years in simply collecting data together and putting it in the proper order. Now, fortunately, things have changed so much, and within 4 weeks, we are saying that okay, we'll be able to start seeing some AI results. So let's see what we are going to look at today. Uh, all the data that you have now collected, uh, which you are supposed to collect. So whatever is available, based on that data, we will start doing some AI research work. And uh, before that, I mean, we'll do some deep research. I've been all talking about, each one of you identifying some research topic for this. This deep research that you can do with AI is a very, very useful technique, not only for this particular health purposes, but this is going to be useful across anything that you're doing in your profession, your business, in your personal life. Uh, this is the way any kind of a problem you can completely handle, and you will see an example of that in this one. But it will get it you can extend it in your professional work also. Then we'll look at the analytics, alerts, etc., periodic reports that can be generated out of the data that you have collected. And then we'll look at some unfinished pending tasks and tasks to be done next week. So this is our agenda for the week, for this session. As usual, my disclaimer stands. I'm neither a medical professional nor a developer, so I'm just a patient like you. Now, let's see. Once again, catching up with what is our ultimate goal and where we have come. So first thing is that we have to get all the data together, and we have to ingest that data. Uh, so that it can be used for AI. So for that purpose, what we had to do, we had to create the infrastructure. Infrastructure means, your laptop and shared directories and all the devices, etc. Then you started capturing data. So as far as getting the infrastructure ready is concerned, yes, we have almost, I've written 3 out of 5, almost 60% work is done. There are still some more apps, etc., to be installed, but I would say that 60% of that work we have completed. Now, capturing data, we have hardly captured any data because we are capturing so far data only related with diseases. There is so much more data that we need to capture, and that will be capturing in the subsequent steps. Because we have captured only 20% of the data, our data repository is ready only to the extent of 20%. Then we have set up some AI tools, and then identify use cases and investigate. All these things are now happening, but as you can see, hardly about 20-30% of our total task we have completed. Then we will start, once the data is available, you start questioning or using AI to get some more information. And for that, last time we discussed that you can go step by step, just ask a question, then add context, provide some images, etc., and then ask some more information. Use your profile and project so that you have a lot of data, context data collected together for the purpose of asking. And we saw some examples of this. We saw a demonstration of how this, just asking a question, asking with context, and how using project, and then that part this much we have seen a demo in our last session. Now further additional things that can be done are you can use custom GPTs, and then there is a product that we are going to see is called Notebook LM, where you can actually bring a lot of your data together and then do all the questioning based on that, your own data. Then there is a RAG retrieval augmented generation, which basically means that we have the large language model, which is the GenAI tool that we use, and then to that large language model, you can actually augment it, add it with some data that is only available with you. So this becomes the last step of compiling data together. So all these steps, these subsequent steps, we have not seen so far. We'll be seeing it in subsequent years. And then coming to the levels of AI outputs. First part is the chat or conversation. This is something, the questioning part, what we have discussed over here. So that then the other area is deep research, which is actually going and taking up a topic and doing all the research just like a researcher. And then based on all the data and the research what you can build analytics and then monitor all the data that is available over there. Based on that, create alerts and periodic report. So all these are the subsequent AI outputs that out of which we'll start doing with deep research part. Will start chat conversation. We saw some demonstration yesterday, but today we'll see something more, and then we'll come to the deep research is the next step, and then the rest of it, of course, will happen in the subsequent sessions. So let's start with first very important thing. Data is an absolute prerequisite. Ask for yourself all these questions. Have you installed all smartphone apps? Whether you have created Google Drive folders as per the structure what I have already suggested you, and based on that, have you started creating the repository? Then whether you have downloaded all available diseases data. We have only discussed about downloading the diseases data. We are not talked about fitness data, the diet and exercises and yoga and all such things. We have still not discussed about it. We have not talked about how to download and use that data. Then we have to I have also suggested you to create your health history in the form of a spreadsheet. and create a profile about yourself, the medical profile, which basically has a lot of other information which otherwise is not captured in your uh, other available health related data. So these things you must have it complete in this week at any cost. You must do that. And to make that happen, uh, please go ahead and call any of these our team members. They are all available to talk to you uh, for anything that you need this week. I have requested all of them to be on call. So, anytime you call them and get it moving. Raj he's already mentioned about it. He's leading this whole part. He can give you whatever help is required. Robert she's already called many of you. Could not get few people, but most people she has been able to talk to them, and she has been following up on that. Sukruta is also available if you require any help. Call all of them, and we have a new
There's
team
only one question here, like it seems to be very exciting and everything, but here we are stuck like creating Google, like download all available disease data and creating
member.
health history and profile. Once it is done, I'm sure we'll learn step by step. So this is where the biggest hurdle is right now.
Yeah, so let's work on that. Uh, let's work on it. Uh, Tomorrow, I will also join you. You, me, and Raj can actually get
No,
on.
but
Binaji, no
can we
need
have
of
one-on-one
Ashok
on
ji.
personal because
Yes,
online is different. If one-on-one we
yes,
can have person sometime in this week.
definitely. I
Sure, sure.
will. I'm on the WhatsApp group. Anybody who wants any help, even any simple thing, just leave me a text,
Okay.
and I'll show you how to do it. The
No
whole
problem.
week I've blocked, so I'm available round the clock, 2 a.m.,
Okay.
10 a.m., anything.
Yeah, I'll ask
Thank
my
you.
daughter to help me out with your help because it seems to be like because after COVID we don't have any live classes of computer and all. Otherwise we can go there and learn everything quickly. In the
Don't
library,
worry,
I
you
don't know
don't
whether
need
they
your
Sure,
can.
sure.
daughter as well. I'll help you
Okay,
with everything.
thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
yeah. No, don't worry. And uh, from this week, actually, last week, Rawat, are you already online? He
Yeah,
he he joined our team. He joined our team only since last week. He's an expert in actual development, and he will be helping us to uh, automate this integration of data. So your data, what is there on your apps, bringing that data into your repository, and that because this has to happen very regularly. Every day we have to go and pick up data. So manually, you may not, you may forget about it, or it become unnecessary routine task which you have to do. So actually, uh, this task will be automated, and right now we are in the prototype stage, so we are simply doing it for Google Fit, uh, and Rawat will also talk about what is his uh, his ideas about how you should be handling that. So uh, all these people are available at your disposal. Please go ahead and make sure that this week you 100% collect all your diseases data into your repository. And if you are not able to, any one of you, if you are not able to get all this data available by end of this week, then actually there is no point in you wasting time subsequently in this cohort. You can join the next cohort, so that you can make sure that you are able to uh, have all the data for you, because this is a AI project, and an AI project cannot be done without the data. Obviously, that this I've been repeating all the time. Okay, so
I have a question.
yes, please.
So my biggest struggle is getting the data from my doctor. So
Right.
in my case, I do not have any hospitalization and
Perfect.
no chronic issues. But I have the reports of my blood work that I have been getting done for last 4 years in the DynaCare lab application.
Yep.
And when I asked my doctor to give me the history of all the prescriptions she had given me so far, like whether it's flu or whatever,
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
she does not agree to give me. So how do I convince her to give it to me that
Yeah.
I
No,
need
no.
for my project?
All whatever you have, you bring it. If you don't have any health issues, of course you will not have the data. So don't worry about that. But whatever you have, you try to bring it, because you see, once you start using AI, start asking AI about some of your health issues.
Right.
If it doesn't know, if it doesn't have the data, it is like going to a doctor, not telling him what is happening to you, and then asking his opinion. It will be all wrong, right? So
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So whatever I have,
yeah,
I will put it in, and I
that's
also have been tracking in AI my own symptoms to figure out certain things. So
perfect. Perfect.
yeah, I'll speak to one of you maybe tomorrow or the after tomorrow.
Perfect. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So, I mean, if you don't have any health issues and you don't have data about that, it is perfectly fine. But if you have health issues and you don't have the data about that, then using AI is. I mean, as it is, we are saying that you should not be using whatever AI output you are getting right now for immediate treatment purposes. You have to take it back to the doctor for actually getting. But even in that case, whatever you are getting should be still uh, not obviously wrong. And if you don't give the data, then there is no point in making use of it. That's what.
Ashok ji, Nalini here.
Yeah.
I have, my situation is more or less like Amita. So
Okay.
I do not have any hospitalization either. And
Good.
I do have, I can get the reports. But other than that, I do not have. And recently I had a couple of x-rays done. Those
Yeah.
are normal studies. Does it matter, or still it will be useful?
Yeah, it will be useful. And your X-rays you can definitely download and have it available for your
I do
repository.
have pocket access to Pocket Health, so I can
Perfect.
download. But I have one question.
Yeah.
For the deep research topic, I
Yeah.
am particularly interested in a condition for a family member. Can
Okay.
I still use that as my deep research topic?
Yeah.
It
Why
is
not?
unrelated to my own data.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
That's it? Okay.
I was suggesting that each one of you take at least one deep research topic, because it will become a way in which, if you want to explore any particular uh, issue, how would you go about it? You get little familiarity, and if you've done it yourself, then otherwise I can always direct you to 100 different uh, things where, but it would be like just telling you that, okay, here is a big fat book, everything is here. There is no point in that. You are actually doing research yourself for one topic. That will give you an idea as to how a particular topic you need to research, if you need to have a problem about it. So that's it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So any other questions? We'll proceed with deep research.
I have a question. Deep research, I don't mind. Like I've been doing deep research for my issues, and I'm getting pretty satisfied. But I don't know how to put those things together in your AI health, whatever it is, the app is, whatever you're telling me to do. Put everything
Yeah, sure.
together. How to
Yeah,
put everything together.
sure. So we'll we'll,
Okay.
we'll, we'll come to that.
Okay.
Let's let's see what is the scope of deep research. How you could do it. So uh, we started with one actually we started exploring in two areas. One area was typical uh, the uh, cardiac patients. That is one part. And the second one is this NMSK, which is basically skeletal patient. That means all kinds of body pains what we have, and typically these are all old age issues. Everybody is complaining about the leg or uh, some body, some part or other. People are having pains, and that is something which becomes a very common thing. So these two, we just thought that we'll get started with these two as an example of how to do research. But you may be having some other interest, some other areas which are of your personal interest. So you can pick up anything that you would like to do some uh, extensive research. Like, now we have all these young people in our team. Now they don't have any of these issues. They're not likely to have any of these diseases really as their major issue of interest. So, I mean, for that, I suggested, okay, you explore the way something about uh, weight weight control. Uh, Explore something about exercises. So, and you can pick up any topic and do the research. Uh, so that is one, and that is I've been requesting you all to actually pick up some topic for your deep research. And then uh, I, I have tried to do something with ChatGPT and something with Gemini 2.5. So basically, to make you feel that okay, and you will see that both these tools are quite similar. There is not really much of a difference in terms of the way the user interactions are involved. Uh, they're they're pretty similar. If you have anyone that you have used would be good enough but for our case, I have done it in two different ways, one with ChatGPT and one with Gemini, and we'll see those examples quickly. Uh, the So the typical process will be that when you start, you ask AI itself to give you a methodology of how you want to do the research, how the research should be performed. Then that methodology you convert into some prompts. That again you ask AI itself to give you what type of prompts you should use to get uh, to execute each of these steps. Then all those steps you execute and then ask AI to compile it into a research report. And this, whether you do it in ChatGPT or you do it in Gemini, it is basically almost the same steps, uh, same way you have to go through. Then at the end of it, you can do many more things, which in Gemini we can do many more additional things. So that is the case that I'm going to today just quickly demonstrate to you is using Gemini 2.5. So how it is done? So here uh, I've given you in this particular shared folder, I have stored the complete steps of how the deep research is performed for uh, the topic AI for cardiac patients. Okay, so first thing, of course, what you need to do is you have to set the goal, and you have to clearly define what exactly your research is supposed to achieve. So here our exact purpose for this research is we want to explore how AI and other technologies will help cardiac patients to improve their health outcomes. So uh, in fact, an additional thing that I put over there is for the seniors. I mean, again, I'm restricting this whole research uh, for the benefit of only seniors. So this way you can clearly define your goal, which is very clearly identify for whom, how, etc. All the limits of that. Then you create a prompt sheet. Then after that, these AI models actually are known to have another version of that called reasoning models. So reasoning means here any task that is given to AI, it goes through multiple sequence of, so it is called chain of thought. So it goes through a chain of thought, and instead of doing one thing at a time, it first goes through the complete chain of thought, uh, then decides which chain is really going to work, and accordingly, if required, it will even change the chain of thoughts and then pick up the most appropriate chain and then actually execute the whole thing. Uh, that those reasoning steps, that is also something what you would look at. You would look at then you actually perform the complete this detailed research. After the research is conducted, then you ask AI to create. Here I'm asking at the end of the research to create a uh, patient's guide of how AI can be used uh, for their health. So then it then if you're creating a guide, which means you're creating basically a book. So for a book, you require additional images to be added in that. You need to create a cover page, you need to create an index page, you need to add introduction chapter, conclusion chapter, all such things uh, AI will do and give you a complete guidebook to be created. Now this is something which people would have typically the authors of these books would have spent months together to really do this part. So now AI can actually get all these things very fast. Then uh, beyond that, you can create audio audio overview. That means it will create a summary and present it in an audio form. That audio format is also so nice that it actually uh, they actually create this audio where uh, basically two people are talking to each other. A typical this podcast kind of a format. It creates an audio with that. Uh, you can create translations. So I have created a Hindi translation uh, of this audio overview, and then you have so this is basically to present your this deep research. Now, based on this deep research, the next step that I'm going ahead is create lifestyle modification prescription. That means, you see, for these heart patients, the next thing what we require is that we need to give them the lifestyle prescription, that how much exercises they should be doing, what kind of food they should eat, all these aspects, right? So uh, I've shown here an example of how a lifestyle prescription can be created. Then this diagnosis and treatment part, that AI can do it, but I have written here and I also cancelled it. The reason is that, of course, don't do it uh, for actual diagnosis or treatment purposes. Do all the earlier part and then go to the doctor and tell him that, okay, this is what I have, this is my analysis. If you want, you can share it, and then ask the doctor to give you the diagnosis and treatment. You may already have some idea as to what diagnosis is required, treatment is required, but you need to get it ratified from your doctor, and then you create a execution plan of how that treatment will be exercised. And for that purpose, you can actually convert all these recommendations into a healthy day planner, which is basically, creating a whole calendar of everything, when, what you should do, with all the details of how to do that. And then once you have that calendar, you can actually add it into your calendar events. You all might be using a calendar to mark your meetings, etc. All these activities of what you should be doing when can actually get integrated into that calendar itself. And then, of course, the next steps are, well, you have it in the plan, and then again, that plan, you can have a way in which you can keep on uh, feeding back the information that, okay, morning, I was supposed to do yoga for 15 minutes. I've done it, yes, no. This will create a complete history of, how regularly you have been following your treatment. Did I have my uh, evening tablets before going to sleep? Did I? All such things can also be recorded there as a part of monitoring, and alerts will generate, based on your data. So here now uh, I will again switch from here to another view, because I was having a trouble of not being able to show two windows at the same time. So give me 1 second. I have to stop sharing and again start sharing with a different window. I have to again start sharing with a different window.
Ashok ji, can I ask you a question in the
Please,
meantime as
please.
well?
Yes, of course.
So how would, because you have, since you have already done that, what is your experience? How would a physician will feel if I'm approaching physician that these are the differential diagnoses I came up with from my AI research versus physician himself diagnosing it?
Yeah.
How do they feel, especially if they are not from the AI generation?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you are likely to really offend your physician. Most physicians are still not really ready to listen to you about this. No? They have a typical uh, prior experience where patients have been going with uh, they have been going with Google search, and so they really say, "Oh, you come up with your Google." It's a very typical response. I have had that response, and that is why I mean you have to handle it very carefully to not to offend the doctor. That is.
Ashok ji, I recently went to Toronto General Hospital for my issues, and
Uh,
the specialist told me that why you're taking all these things, natural remedies and like alternative. So I said it's better to integrate. But she was not. She said, no, no, stop doing all those things. Take those medications which I've told you. So I was wondering, and then take sugar also.
it,
Take sugar or everything and all and all. So I kept quiet. I didn't say a thing. But she's a good doctor. But then you wonder that. And she's a young doctor, why they are not open up for all those kind of things. So how can we give them our AI report when they're not even willing to have a holistic, integrated approach?
I totally agree with you. This is a problem, and uh, how to handle that we'll have to see. I mean, we are inviting few doctors in our meetings, so I mean we will raise this thing with them as well. But I suppose what we'll have to do is we'll have to really find out how this can be handled. Um,
Especially the specialist, they hardly
yes,
see you after 3 to 6 months, and they only see you for 5-10 minutes,
yeah,
and then they
absolutely,
don't. I mean, I don't know.
absolutely. That's a fact. Yeah,
And
Raj, you had something to
yeah,
say?
first I'll uh, address the first question we had, where we say never lie to doctors and lawyers, but in this case, if I'm taking my AI report, I wouldn't say it's an AI report. I'll write everything down and I'll say this is from my previous doctor. So that's about it. That's second opinion, right? And
That won't
second
work for
thing,
me. I have the same doctor for last 20 years.
then you went to a new doctor. And
No
if
intention.
you had
You
a
went for
doctor for
second
20
opinion.
years, Nalini ji, I'm sure he will be listening to you if you take your AI report. And to Beena ji, the other thing is the doctor is an allopathy, right? And you are using Ayurveda and naturopathy. So he doesn't want to lose his job. That's the whole
No,
reason
I'm
why
not saying
he
lose your
wouldn't give it
job,
to
but
you.
I'm not saying I'm not taking your medication. I'm taking it because I know it's.
Exactly.
But then I don't know. Like I was
Same
kind
thing.
of.
In India as well, I went to so many doctors. They say, Ayurveda, it won't work, man. Okay, man, then I take your tablets and then I use naturopathy. That's it.
No, and there is a knowledge gap also that doctors have not been, I suppose, adequately trained of how to integrate it together. Holistic medicine. Sangeeta ji will be able to say
Exactly.
more on this.
And who was that? Vadrekar ji, you guys would be having a panel with him. Do you know what he told me when I told him about exactly the thing you told about? Just 5 to 10 minutes they spend. I was telling him, when I
Yeah,
go to a doctor, I feel like he's my therapist, everything in India, but here they treat me like a robo, they work like a robo. What he said was, if you go to a MBBS doctor, a general physician, you know how much he gets for looking at you? $36. And if he looks at, if you go directly to a specialist without a reference, he gets 56 something.
yeah,
If somebody refers, he gets $113. So given the level they have studied and the amount of stress they have, it's really hard for them to
No, I
give
agree.
us a lot of time. That's why when we build deep research, and we are going to build you a report kind of a thing, it will give you one page which you can print out or take on your mobile,
Yeah,
and it will tell you exactly the things which you should tell your doctor.
yeah,
And
Wow.
he was telling, he was like, the patient comes, he has 15 minutes, he says, today I went to jogging, I forgot my shoes, my wife is this, that's it, time is done, and they have no time. So it's going to work on how to speak. Imagine you're giving a speech, or
Yeah.
imagine you're giving a political speech. That's exactly how your agent will
How
work
to
too.
get the best out of your appointments, right?
yeah,
Yes, exactly. That's what we focus on.
But actually, one thing I have seen and I've noticed that somehow, like they have accepted meditation because meditation has brought a
yeah,
lot of things that is accepted in all the hospitals now. And they ask patients to do, they do it when they are in the long-term care homes and all, wherever they are, they do meditation, collective meditation, and it makes a lot of difference.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, Sangeeta ji, you had something to say?
Yeah, so this why don't they accept all this? Because in entire career of their medical knowledge and the profession, they don't even study nutrition for 8 hours.
Yeah,
That's it. They're exposed to that
yeah,
at 8 hours.
yeah,
And I know I must have been spending 5 years into
yeah,
clinical research into holistic medicine. Just that.
yeah,
Just that. And people don't know. I was in a wellness event 2 days. I did food as medicine workshop. I was doing movement therapy the 4 days back to back. And it's crazy how people don't know how to touch the lives of people. My patient, my first thing is understand how the subconscious mind works, that at least take me 1 hour to understand the story in spite of having them giving the forms to them and then understanding their forms even before they come to my place and what's happening. And that's the beginning of this. It's even I read the MIT reports and I was like, what do I do now? Like, what's going to happen? And I'm telling you from my own experiences, like I'm so much into hypnosis, but the more and more you are on the digital aspect of the phone and this, your cognitive domain deteriorates knowingly, unknowingly.
yeah,
People are on Insta or whatever they are into, it impacts the kind of efforts one needs to do to limit their screen time is the big importance people have not understood. I've seen in my example, I've seen my patients itself. It's doing it in moderation is the key, and on the time that is given is the key.
right.
It's
Okay,
very
And
scary,
so
very scary.
what's your deep research topic, Sangeeta ji?
I'm going to talk to you, one of those people. I've been on my work for like crazy. I'm not even. I
Yeah,
got the
sure.
smartwatch. I'm not even opened that. I got it long ago. I have so many
Because
things.
your deep research topic should exactly be this. Then you will have more time because you will work 8 hours, 12 hours a week. Everything is going there.
okay, so let me quickly go through these different steps of research. I'm showing you here my. Uh, okay, you see, last time we had seen Chat GPT interface, and this is now Google Gemini, and you will see the interface is really very, very similar to what ChatGPT is. Just enter your questions here. Here you can add some files to that. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
there is some.
there is some.
What happened?
What happened?
Are you hearing my echo? Hello.
Yes, we are. I think somebody turned on their mic.
Okay. No, it is still hitting.
Yeah, let me just check. I cannot see the view. Okay, I think. Okay, whose mic is on? Could you please speak now, Ashokji?
Yes, can you? Yeah, yeah.
Now it's good. Yeah.
Now it's good. Good. Okay, good. Yeah. So all I wanted to show you was this Gemini interface, which is very, very similar to ChatGPT, and that is why you will have no problem in using either of these two different tools. Except that there are few differences. Are like Gemini can allow you to use either Flash or 2.5 Pro. Uh, you have to uh, these are the different models that the same tool can allow you to look at. So Gemini uses these tools called Gemini 2.5 Flash and 2.5 Pro. If you go to ChatGPT has different different large language models like 4o and 4o mini and like that. There are these different models. I can show you here. See, these are it has got O3, O4. It has got O3, 4O, 4O, O4 mini, and GPT 4.5. So these are now become 4.5 and all have now become kind of old. Uh, so uh, so like that, some basic differences. Otherwise, it is very similar. As a user, you can find both are very similar. Okay, now coming to our deep research part of it. For deep research, the way uh, I've gone about doing it, and I've specially saved everything into these, uh, saved all these things into these documents so that you can go and look at it individually if you have any questions, doubts about that. Okay, so first thing what you will do is you will ask the you will ask AI to give you what are the research steps that you should be carrying out. Okay, so I started this deep research on AI for cardiac patients. First thing I've done is I've asked AI to create an image which I could use for my report. So here is an image of a cardiac patient using technical gadgets like watch and pacemaker. So my prompt was that, give me the image of a cardiac patient who's using watch and pacemaker, etc. So this is what it has created. So nice, so quick. Then the next thing I asked is, we are organizing a program for seniors to learn how technologies can help in their health outcomes and how to adopt these technologies. So this is the goal I'm setting up for the uh, for AI. Now, uh, based on this kind of a goal that I've given, where I've said that this deep research right now I want to do for these two topics, AI for cardiac patients and AI for NMSK patients, please lay down the deep research steps to be carried out. So here it has given a complete methodology. Now, while creating this methodology, it goes through the process of first reasoning. In reasoning, it will go through and keep saying that, okay, I'm uh, first framing the research questions, how I should be framing the research questions. So this is like, it is talking to you, saying that I'm currently structuring a deep research approach for AI cardiac. My focus is to create a methodical outline leveraging GenAI tools effectively. I'm prioritizing establishing precise research questions to guide investigations. Okay, then it is gathering how he will gather the file data, how he will explore the research steps, how he would delineate research methodologies. He must have been looking at some standard research methodologies, and based on that, uh, it must be carrying out all these things. Then constructing research framework. And after doing all this, it came up and said that, okay, the steps that you should follow are following. Understand the core concepts. To understand core concepts, how would you do that? You would go and define key terms first, because these key terms. And the interesting thing is that for doing all this, it has looked through all my presentations, these last 3-4 presentations, what I have had with you. All those PowerPoint presentations was given as the raw material for AI to work upon. So it has looked through all that. And those references, you will find that it will keep on giving these references in its actual output. So then it will explore AI applications and wearable devices. All these topics it has picked up from the same my presentations where all these things were incorporated. Okay, so I'm not going to go in details. I just wanted to show you that this is how the first step was. AI just created a complete methodology and the steps of how the research should be done. Then the next thing I've done is I've simply told AI that, okay, so using these research steps, please perform research on AI for cardiac patients. So now each step that was mentioned there, that each step it will use and conduct a complete detailed research and prepare a reference guide for the patients to successfully adopt technologies in managing their own personal health. Please also prepare cover page which will include names of researchers and research guide. All pages should have page numbers at the bottom of each page and an index page at the beginning. Add a chapter on introduction at the beginning and a chapter on conclusion at the end. Like that, you can keep on giving as detailed instructions as you want, and AI will incorporate that and create the output. So based on this, it has carried out everything. The reasoning to follow was very simple, that to fulfill your request, I will perform the deep research using the outlined steps and then compile a reference guide. This will be a multi-step process generating content. That's it. And then it has generated everything. Research on AI, understand.
Ashokji, may I ask a question? How long does it take everything? Like you think everything AI has done it? You have only framed the questions?
Yeah, I mean, whatever I've written here as prompts, right? Whatever I've written here as prompts. This is my prompt.
Okay,
Yes.
so how long does it take to do all these things?
Yes.
Suppose I have a topic and I have to do that.
Yes. So it in about 2 hours time, you can complete this complete research, including that report
Wow.
coming out at the end.
Okay.
This
Because I
particular,
know how to make image and all those things, so I've learned on my own. I can do those things, but like I was just thinking like what areas like we have to do suppose my interest is to have a holistic approach because right from the
sure,
beginning I do that, right? I don't
yeah,
trust any doctor, anybody and all
sure.
who's was so because we have to go because there's no other way out. So that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying, that can we have a research based on holistic approach or from your
certainly.
mainstream side only
No.
You can create holistic Binaji, and also when Ashokji shares this file, what I would like to do is I'll send you what you need to do, like questions.
Sure.
You think of what you want to do, like how you would write your own prompt,
Yeah.
and then uh, in the next document, you will be able to rephrase it based on the prompt Ashokji is using.
Okay. No, I've
So
been
that way
using
you bring your
perplexity.
idea, your suggestion, but you
Got
use the
it.
correct prompt because he is very good at prompting.
Wonderful. No, I've been using Perplexity and Gemini sometimes, but
Yeah.
and I do we
So
have to pay for these apps?
if
When
you're using Perplexity, go ahead. End of the day, think of it this way. Now you ask me a question where I want to do calls, I want to book meetings, I want to do something else. Should I take an iPhone 16 or should I take a China phone or should I take a Google Pixel? The
got it.
medium doesn't matter.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but do we have to pay for these things? Because when you go for like when you open this Chat GPT or Gemini, then they ask for 2.5 and all. Do we have to pay for it? We have to buy the
For
some.
now, you don't pay anything
Okay,
when you have, but yeah, don't want to reveal this already because you'll buy it immediately. So yeah,
Yeah, and these things are
nobody is buying
constantly
anything
changing a
now.
lot, but at the same time, you will come across, when if you're using it excessively, then they will come and tell you that, it's going outside your limit,
Exactly.
like
And
they
in the
have
future, maybe
measure it,
because
how much you use.
we are doing classes a lot, right? We plan to do this to a lot more people, etc. So maybe AI Empower can get some subscription,
Yeah.
like very near future, once we get some funding or once we get some classes, where we will provide as a team or as a subscriber, which will be a lot more cheaper for you
I got it.
than
Yeah,
getting
that would be
individual
better.
5 different things. That's why I don't get
Exactly.
anything now.
Exactly. That makes sense. Thank you, Raj. Thank you, Ashokji.
Yeah. So like this, it has created this complete uh,
Wow.
reasoning
That
steps.
seems so perfect,
And if you read through, it is really difficult for, unless somebody is really an expert, it is difficult to find out what is wrong with this. This is the big problem actually, because this is how this is called hallucination. The whatever it tells you, it sounds so perfect that you hardly feel there is anything wrong in it.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, so this is the whole thing. Uh, Now, based on that, finally, it created the actual reference guide. Okay, so this is the reference guide it created. Now, this reference guide, AI for cardiac patients, prompt was simple. Actually, what happened was that when it started executing all the steps, in fact, this this step of creating uh, guide was given in that initial long list of long number of sentences that were given in the part of the prompt. Out of that, the last at the end of the prompt, it was mentioned that create this guide, etc. But while executing, uh, it didn't go through all the steps, probably because they wanted to check that it is really going in the right order. It happens when they're executing such long instructions. Uh, they the AI stops in between. Again, just to reconfirm that okay, you are going on the right steps. So all I said that okay, please continue to prepare reference guide, and it it continued further. So here it is telling how he would do. First, he did the reasoning, that how he would compile that. So uh, this is it showed, and then this is the actual guide it has created. Okay, so it created the index page, and then it added the introduction chapter, and then of course all these the detailed research what it has done, all those have come as chapters, and then it added at the end the conclusion chapter. And once all this was done, uh, Gemini can do one more thing. It can give you audio overview. Audio overview basically creates a something that can be played in voice, and it converts it in the format of a podcast. So just see how nicely it converts that. Here is the summary. You don't need to read the guide, you can listen to it.
Ashokji, if you're playing it already, we can't hear it.
Pardon me? Hey, you're not able to hear?
Yeah, we are
No.
unable to hear it.
Oh,
So maybe you can send it
okay.
and then they will go through
Yeah.
it, I guess. Are you using earphones?
What?
Yeah, it's okay. You can send it, Ashokji, to
Yeah,
them.
okay. I'm sorry you're not able to hear what what I'm
Yeah, I
Maybe
was trying
Ashok,
to tell you
I'm
this,
thinking you
but
should do something like maybe everyone should turn off their videos and be muted for this one if we want to hear it better.
no,
Oh,
we can't hear it at all.
Just suggesting.
okay. I can do one thing. I can actually play it on my phone, and then you can hear that. But yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and finish up the remaining part. But
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I think I may have discovered something. Your
Yeah.
presentation audio is muted. That's why we can't hear it. That's why.
Oh, uh, presentation audio is muted. Is it? How do I change that?
Like I'm on like the participant view, so I can see like I can hover over it and see like if the presentation is like muted or not. It's
Uh-huh.
It says on my side you can't unmute someone else's presentation,
Oh,
meaning your
So,
audio is muted.
Ashok ji, go to
okay.
people, click on participants.
Yeah.
Can you see Ashok Ranade presentation? Click
Yeah,
on participants or people.
Okay.
No, you just have to unmute there and it will play. So he's like a one more person has joined along with you. So just go to people. I can guide you through it. Click on all the people you see or participants in the Google Meet. And over there, you need to unmute your presentation.
Will I be able to do it myself?
Yes, you can do it yourself. If not, Maniji has to do it.
So
Yeah,
I
I think
cannot.
Maniji can do it.
So actually,
Yeah. I think I can do it.
yes, yes, you have created this meeting, so you will be able to do it. I have not created this meeting.
No,
Yeah.
Ask to pair your tiles. Don't watch.
actually, I can remove from the call, ho sakta hai, but that we don't want to do that.
No,
So
okay, just beside that,
I'm
can you
I'm
not
not able to.
see?
I'm not able to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, it's okay. Then we'll send
It's
it to
okay. We
them,
will do
and
it later.
next time we'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
Okay. So anyway, I've already forwarded you this video presentation. You can listen to that. It's a 5 minute of audio that it has created, a complete podcast type. There are two people talking to each other, one man, one woman, and they are discussing about this report, as though this is a report that is some MIT report is created, and people are talking about it. It's just like that. They're doing this. Okay, so let me get to the next part. So this audio. Okay, then the other thing is we have we can translate all this stuff into different languages. Okay, so I just as a sample, I created the Hindi version of this. Okay, so where is so you see here is the Hindi version. It created the Hindi version of the summary. I could have created the entire report. I could have got it in Hindi, and all this is just at the click of a button, right? So you see here the whole thing is created. There was a little trouble in terms of directly converting English audio to Hindi audio. Uh, I was not able to do that directly, and it went on telling me that I'm having trouble in doing that. So
Yeah,
all
but same thing, we can take audio transcript, which is generated,
yes,
and then it'll do it.
correct. So that is how AI suggested that I will only give you the in the transcript form, in the text form, and then of course this can be read out. That is no big deal. Okay, so this is uh, something what I wanted to show you, what all you can do with this. The other things what wanted to show, but I'm not going to show right now, and that was the part of creating your lifestyle modification prescription, and then based on lifestyle modification prescription, creating the whole set of events of, based on that lifestyle prescription, the uh, events are created saying that, morning 7 o'clock, you get up, uh, sleep at 11, get up at 7, do the yoga from 7:30 to 7:45, do the have breakfast at 8 p.m. at 8 a.m. I mean, and then like that, it created the whole set of events, and then I could import that whole thing into my calendar. So then I have a complete plan of, minute by minute what I should be doing in the subsequent weeks. Uh, it even adjusted. I mean, these events are so adjusted that, I already have some commitments. Uh, so, I had given an instruction that, don't create more than 4 hours of the day. I don't have for this lifestyle uh, modifications. I don't have more than 4 hours in a day. So it actually creates something which actually fits into that much portion. Uh, and this whole thing was further ultimately it was integrated together. So here is something that, and then so this health day planner, this was then created this at the end of the health day planner. This now here you can see my Google Calendar, and in the Google Calendar, you see here is at the bottom on 30th, you will see this event which we are right now going through, this 10-week program, right? So this is the event which was created, which already was there in the calendar, and these other all these small red things what you see over here, these are the things, these are the events that it has planned and put it in my calendar. Now based on this, I can actually set up alarms, and those alarms can come on my wristwatch. So on my wristwatch, I'll keep on seeing whenever this is supposed to happen. I'm supposed to eat lunch. It will give me an alarm saying that, okay, 12 o'clock, get ready for lunch. So uh, all such things can be integrated into your plan. And then next, I told you, but I have not as yet implemented that part where, based on these events, you can actually have a way in which, you can keep on responding every time you get an alert that when the alert says that, okay, have you come, this is the time uh, for taking your medicines, uh, metformin you're supposed to take in the morning. I get that message. At that point of time, I can actually respond to say that, yes, I've done it, or I have not done it. And then that whole thing will be tracked, and it will be maintained to say that, okay, how well you have been following the plan. That information can be subsequently available. And this whole thing can be at the end again can be summarized. When you go to your doctor's next visit, you can actually show him that, okay, this is what you had told me, this is what I have actually achieved. So this is the entire uh, research and the process for your healthcare, the way we could actually uh, do.
And to add to
Okay.
what Ashok ji said, it can also be your mentor. It's going to send inspirational quotes.
Yeah.
Eventually, it'll
Yeah.
also warn you,
Yes.
saying you don't take eye drops every day. You do miss the diabetes pill. And it future, like the more it learns, think of what you want it to do, and it'll do it for you. Like you keep even though you're taking the pill, and I think diabetes, you have machines where you consistently check these days,
Yes.
right, at home.
Right.
So it can even guess if your machine is, if your diabetes thing is not working, or if your BP is not in control by the pill you're taking. So when you take things like this to your doctor, I think they will love AI too.
Right.
Maybe they give us lot of medications, lots of pills again.
Then you're going to go to naturopathy, Biniji.
Yeah. Okay. So we're coming to end. Uh, just last thing was, what we have completed and what we're going to do. This is primarily repetition of what we have been saying again and again. So I would just okay. I'll just skip that part. So just to say that what we're going to we need to verify that all the apps etc. are installed. So please contact uh, any one of us for getting this apps installed, the data collection, have the whole thing ready for that something. And now I would like just give 10 minutes. Rawat, are you there? If you want to explain what you're expecting from their side as far as the data extraction is concerned. Looks like Rawat is left. Had he joined?
He joined for
Okay.
some time, but I think he is left now.
Okay, maybe. Okay, fine.
So what
Okay.
he is expecting?
And then Raj was going to.
Yeah. So for me, I am your PET teacher, if you remember in India, where they're gonna come and ask you, why didn't you wear belt? Why didn't you do uniform? And I'm also your counselor, so I'll just drop my number again in the group. Anytime you have any small doubt, like Biniji is very curious, right? She's 16-year-old at heart, learning for JEE or IIT. So any small doubt you have, just drop it in the group, because the more you participate, the more you get motivated. Keep the group activated. Even if you have a small achievement or you think about a better idea or you want to give feedback, small, big, anything, try to give it back to us, because the most we expect from you is that we need feedback. The whole point of doing this pilot is for future. And I believe I'm going to discuss this with Maniji and Ashokji as well. From next class, you will have to attend. If you don't, let us know earlier. And recordings won't be shared throughout the group just to make you guys attend. It will only be sent in case you miss earlier. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. But
Next
yeah,
week I may not be available because I have some commitment next Monday, right?
of course. Yeah,
I thank God for reminding me. Thank you.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. The one thing that I just wanted to confirm was, are we meeting on 6th at Panorama? Because Manish is going to accordingly register us over there, right?
Yes. So Binaji is not available. No, Binaji is also not available. Anita is also not available. So
Okay.
I'm not sure who else is able to join.
Maybe we'll send out a
You have
calendar
so many
event.
singers there, Maniji. There you have so many singers, there will be no time. Everybody wants to sing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll send out a calendar invite, and then based on your reply, maybe we can
Then
ask
we
them
can.
to register, Ashok.
But
Yeah, okay.
Ashokji, we can do one
I want
session.
to attend only if somebody is it's coming there.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I
yeah,
don't
for
want to
sure,
go all
yeah.
the way to Mississauga for that purpose.
No,
Yeah, at
Sadananji was
least.
saying that you will do it. You are going to do a session in Shingeri, so I'm sure Shingeri people will be interested. Why don't you ask to Sadananji?
Yeah.
We can do one session there,
We'll do one
on any
session there.
weekdays,
Yeah,
also in the evening.
but that will be next month because they have it only once a month.
Oh no, but he is doing something. He also doing
Yeah,
one session.
it can be arranged as a special thing. That is true. That
We
can
can
be
do in
arranged.
the evening. Everybody comes some
Yeah,
special day, so 6 to 8 or
sure.
whatever.
Yeah, right, right.
In that way, Param is very good too. Like they are really good people.
Yeah, yeah, right, right. Yeah, we can check with him. What is the convenient thing for people? Should we arrange something in first week of August, or earlier July?
Earlier also they can do like I they're like I think June they don't have anything now. July they don't have anything much going on.
Okay,
Like
July should be
Mondays they
good.
might do Savans and all. So that time we can do either before that or after that. 3
okay.
to 5 or whatever. You have to see their calendar because they have their
Yeah,
calendar on the website.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Right.
And you can talk to them if you know them very well. And
Yeah, okay. I'll check with Southern.
okay, that
Okay.
would be great. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So, anything else?
Very interesting actually. It's in a way it's good to know like where you are. It's good to check like according to digital this thing, but your unconscious tells you better. But at least when you go to the doctor, you can really ask what you really
Yeah,
like your report based on your report, right?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, and it is going to take time for even doctors have to learn, just like we are learning, they are also
Exactly.
going to learn. So,
It's like asking doctors during COVID, have you taken COVID injection? They were not able to answer that. I remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so
Okay, I think good.
Maniji,
Thank you
have
so
a
much.
nice trip.
Thank you.
She's going for a big long trip.
Yeah, I will
That's good.
try to join. It will be early morning there, but let's
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure you will join her.
It will be 4:30
Travel
something.
safe,
No?
have fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll
And
close
Thank
it.
you.
Ashokji, I might have classes for next 2 days. Let me just have the my
Sure.
senior fitness calendar
Yeah, please.
to come in, and then I'll accordingly inform you.
Okay, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Sangeeta ji, on your deep research topic, I mean, if you want to discuss something, let me know. We can just chat on the phone.
I'll sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But I'll put some head into this week and
Yeah.
grab somebody's hair as well.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you very
so
much.
much. Thank you for
Thank you. Thank you
Mani,
so
I
much.
just want to tell you there's a lot of
Good.
efforts that you guys are putting in. Absolutely grateful from the heart. I don't know how I'm going to pick it up, how it's going to happen, but at least I am scratching the surface of the surface, I believe, and then let's see where it heads to. But truly grateful from the heart. If
No,
you wouldn't have been doing all this, I wouldn't have looked into it seriously.
no, this is
Thank you.
brand new, but it is catching up so fast.
Yes.
If you had not attended these hour sessions, this will
Absolutely.
happen
I
everywhere. Everywhere.
अशोक जी,
absolutely.
for you it is like एक चुटकी बजा के काम होने वाला बता रहे हैं आप जैसे कर रहे हैं. Mani ji
Thank
is
you so
also
much.
so
नहीं
many.
नहीं
He's
नहीं
Bye
there.
bye.
चुटकी बजाने का काम नहीं है. I realize that. You see, 4 weeks हो गए लेकिन हमारा अभी तक डेटा तैयार
नहीं
है
हमने कुछ नहीं किया पर आप you are quite ahead. Like we are not able to
Oh,
catch up.
I'm working for 2 years. Last 2 years I'm working.
Okay.
It's not.
I hope it won't take so much time for us.
No, not at all.
No, we will be helping you, na. Parvinder ji, you are here today. How is everything at your end? I see you that you are here. You just texted. If you want to share.
Yeah, Mani, everything is good, and I was about to. Tomorrow is my off. So I will revise everything tomorrow, and then I'll get back to Ashokji and Rajji for the things.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
No, thank you for staying
Okay.
connected, and
yeah.
let's move ahead with. At least we should have 10 AI agents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate your efforts. It's really good. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.